Hey guys, what's good, everyone? We are back playing Minecraft. Yesterday, we were playing in a hardcore world and we had a whole set of copper armor. So, the goal today is to get a whole set of iron armor and uh, I guess also set up a mine somewhere. I need to find a reliable way to extract metals. Right now, I was using the underwater river, which is not going to scale. I need to come up with a mine shaft. So that's what this session is going to work towards, building a mine shaft and extracting enough iron to build an armor set and a whole toolkit of iron equipment, because to get diamonds you need iron pickaxes. Also, I need to find out whether if there are any villagers in my world, or has there been some glitch with one of those mods which has caused none of the villagers to spawn anywhere in the entire world. Is there a locate command just for villagers? Let me ask this to ChatGPT. Also, I forgot to connect my headphones. Is there a way to locate the nearest villager in Minecraft? Because I'm playing with a world with a lot of mods, and I'm just afraid that due to some, uh, unintentional interaction with some of the mods, my world doesn't have a single villager in it. Because if that's the case, then there's no point investing a lot of time into this world because it's buggy. Um, but I'm not sure. It is quite possible that the villages I've encountered so far are just abandoned villages, which is, a structure which is part of the Dungeons and Taverns mod. This is the world uh, in which I died. I died to a skeleton. Wait. Okay. No, this is the creative world I was exploring this seed through. 'That's concerning because I did not get any message saying I exist, which means that there are no villagers in the loaded chunks. I've loaded a lot of chunks, but still no villagers. I'm just gonna try to locate a Minecraft village. Structure, village, plains. Let's go with plains. 800 blocks away. Teleport. That's a big village. Okay, I see a villager. Good news. I see a cat. I see another villager. I see a baby villager. So we're cool, guys. The world is not fucked. We are cool, and we can continue on our hardcore journey. So what does that mean for the structure I'm currently residing at in the hardcore world? Is that an abandoned house or something? It is too small to be a village, that's for sure. TP overkill 0. 500. 300 maybe. This is spawn. This is an abandoned or a destroyed village. And this is part of the Dungeons and Taverns mod. Right where my crosshair is the structure which I'm currently residing at in the hardcore world. Locate structure, village, desert. Game mode spectator, so that I can move around the world faster. This is the other village. Again, this looks too small to be a village. That is an illager outpost, and this is a village. Wait a minute. I think I know what happened. I do. I think I know what happened. I moved the region file from this save over to the other. And what that does is it moves over all the chunk data, but it doesn't move the data about the entities present on those chunks. Maybe that is part of another file, which is what causes all of those chunks to not have any entities, whether it's an illager or a villager or an animal or whatever. Okay, I know what happened. I think. Okay, so what I did initially when I created the world was I loaded in chunks into the new save by copying over the region file. But I think what has happened unintentionally is that all of the chunks have moved, but none of the entities which are supposed to spawn on the chunk have loaded in. So this is causing all of the villagers, all of the pillager outposts to be completely empty and abandoned. Is there a way to fix this without recreating the entire world? What if I delete the region files which I moved in? What if I delete them and load into the Minecraft world? Will it try to fix the world by regenerating all the chunks, and hopefully the entities also spawn this time around? I'll create a backup and I'll try to delete the region files in that backup. I guess that is the best choice forward, because there's no point in trying to spend more time in a broken world. Either this works or we just recreate the world and redo the chunky job without moving in the region files, and just start all over again. Saves. Uh, Even though I will lose all of the modified blocks, I don't think that should be a huge problem because the number of blocks I've modified is not substantial. And I know this kind of makes the world easy because I can just go back and re-mine, or mine those ores which I already have once again. But I think it's still inconsequential in the grand scheme of things because we're just talking about a few stacks of copper and a few stacks of wood and cobblestone. So it should be good. Refresh. Cool. But I think Voxy is still gonna work because that uses different. Okay, yeah, I think it worked. This pig was definitely. This pig and this cow were definitely not there. So, yeah, this worked. Wait, there's a pillager. Oh no. They're giving you a chase, bro. Oh god. That was intense. Hopefully, that was the last of the pillagers. But hey, at least we fixed the problem. And we still have Voxy running pretty well. So, yeah, I think all in all, I think this is a good outcome. Who's this guy? He's a butcher. I need to find a block of iron real quick because without a shield, I'm like super uncomfortable. I guess I can live in this tower for a while. I think this was where the pillagers came from. Uh, yeah, I can just live here for a while. This is empty. This is abandoned. A lot of copper ingots. Can I, uh, can I get a block of, or maybe an ingot of iron using chest plate? I don't think so. What time is it? It's midday. On the cusp of it turning into evening. Midday on the cusp of evening. There were a couple of blocks of iron over here, right where my crosshair is. I can get them, maybe. It would be risky, but maybe it's worth it. Because I don't think there's much to do apart from that. I need to get a shield ASAP. That's the priority. A couple of chickens over there. Copper. Okay, wait, no, that's coal. I meant to say coal. Okay, it's getting dark. I think I've been here. This is the same ravine. No, this seems to be a lot deeper though. Um, oh no. I need to read up on how the health regeneration system works because um, I guess you need to be on full energy for it to proc, and once it does, it's super quick. But if you're even slightly below full energy, then that won't start at all. Health regeneration just never happens. And sprinting takes up so much energy. I gotta work towards a mine shaft. There was a ravine here somewhere, which is like the perfect place for me to set up a mine shaft because but how do I get down below? I need a lot of dirt or some kind of block. I think cobblestone's fine for now. This might be the same ravine which I had discovered in the previous save. Yeah, it is. Because it doesn't have anything, just copper, just like the before. Um, and it's pretty shallow as well, with both the ends leading to nowhere special. I don't want no more copper, man. I think I have too much copper now. Okay, let's just start digging down. Let's go. Got some iron finally. Should be enough for a shield. For 2 shields actually, because you only need one piece of iron ingot. Uh, do I not have a single piece of coal? Is it almost nightfall? I just think that days are too short in Minecraft. I think if they were to double the length of days, I think that would be much better. They're too short. Uh, okay. Wait, I had a crafting block. No, I did not have a crafting block here. Fuck. Wait, it's sunny again. I'll just continue mining. I'll make a new pickaxe and get right back to mining. I'm at 31. After 0, when we go below 0, I think it's gonna stop spawning cobblestones, and instead it's gonna be something called as deep slate, which will make it much more difficult to mine further down. Because I think it might be that copper pickaxe doesn't work below that uh, y-axis, or even if it does, I think it will take too big of a hit to its durability to be viable. This is going much worse than anticipated. I'm at 17, and all I've managed to find is 2 pieces of raw iron. Pathetic. They've changed something, man. It can't be the case that I've dug for so long and all I've gotten are just 2 pieces of iron. In the Minecraft I used to play back in 2015, I think y equals 0 was where you hit bedrock, and at heights around y10 or y15 is where a lot of diamonds spawned. But now I'm at y0. I'm nearing y0, and there's nothing. Okay, gotta go back up. Another question. What does armor really do? Because I was getting hit by those pillagers in the beginning of the save, and all of their hits were directly hitting my health bar and were not being absorbed by the armor. I think I might be in trouble, because how do I break this? I'm gonna work through the night into the day because I need a lot more iron. I think at y equals 0, I'll start digging horizontally. I'll start strip mining. I think that is the most efficient way of finding resources. Okay, we've hit deep slate. Cobbled deep slate. That's some uh, lapis ore. Gives you a ton of XP, but is useless unless you're enchanting something. Lapis lazuli. Savannah. Cave mode off. Controls. Tracked player menu. How do I go back to the overworld view? Because I wanted to check how much further have I traveled in this mine shaft. Map switching options. M settings. Oh, forget about it. Man, this is, I think, a bit too unlucky to be uh, within the realm of like statistic expectation. I think something's wrong with the world generation because there's no way I just got 2 blocks of iron ore after digging for 20 minutes. Also, I've used a mod called Tectonic to enhance the world generation. So instead of the world being from -64 to, I guess, 340, which is the vanilla Minecraft height boundary, I've expanded it to be somewhere around -256 all the way up to 500. Uh, but I guess as a consequence of this, uh, ores are much less frequent, and much more spread apart. Because I've been digging in a mine shaft for like 20 minutes and all I've found are two pieces of raw iron. Is this expected? Is this like the traditional frequency of ores in vanilla Minecraft, or is this much, is this like uh, a world where resources are much more, much rarer? Let me look that up. Tectonic ore generation levels. I think I should head back up because I read somewhere, I guess that's what ChatGPT told me, that ore generation is iron ore generation is much more frequent at levels 0 to 32. So that's where maybe I should focus and I should strip mine instead of just digging straight down in a staircase pattern. F3. Okay, we are at 4. This should be good. Or maybe I'll jump a couple of blocks up because I don't want to keep hitting deep slate. Okay. Okay. How deep is this? That's pretty fucking deep. Okay. I see a lot of iron and a lot of gold and a lot more copper as well. Okay, yeah, I think this is the sweet spot for iron because there's at least like 20 pieces of iron right in my POV. I think I was just unlucky all the while because that uh, I think that was a pretty long cave which I had dug out for myself, which I had dug out for myself. But I think I just got incredibly unlucky because I was just digging through cobblestone, a lot of cobblestone. Uh, do I have enough for a whole set of armor? I need 4 ingots for boots. I need, I think, 7 for leggings. So that puts us at 13, and 5 for leggings. So that puts at 18, and 1 more for the shield. So I need 19 to have a full set, and I have 17 right now. So I just gotta get this, and then we can leave. There's a zombie below me, and I'm a bit scared. Okay, let's leave. Get the fuck out of here. No! Oh, thank God. I think it's raining. Although, I guess it's a quirk of the savanna biome, wherein it doesn't rain, even though it's raining in every other biome. Which is cool, I guess, because zombies don't spawn. Oh, wait, there's no point in having an iron helmet because they provide you the same armor rating. Uh, let me look that up because I don't want to waste the precious little iron I have left on armor items which don't give me extra armor. Leggings. Chainmail leggings, okay. Copper. Okay, leggings are worth it. It's gonna give you uh, one extra, I guess, point or two extra points of armor, but it's gonna appear as one whole armor icon at our status bar. On our status bar. What about boots? Boots. What is armor toughness? Is that something which has to do with uh, just the durability of armor? I guess so. Okay. Wait. Hmm. No. What am I doing with this? Let's go. I guess with the rest I can craft a sword. I need a stick. I need a stick, which I can make through this. Yep. This is 6 attack damage, whereas this is 5. What about what about an axe? Because I just feel like an axe is much better in combat than a sword. Okay, it's the same, so there's no point in making this. Cool, the weather cleared up. The weather has cleared up. What's next? I think we have accomplished what we had set out to do in the beginning of the stream, but what's next? We have some, I guess, beginning of a mine shaft. We have a full set of armor and a new shield and an iron sword as well. So I think we're battle ready. We can take out creepers and zombies and whatever hides in those caves. I guess the next step is to set up a farm. I need a reliable uh, and robust way of getting food, and I don't want to kill animals. Uh, I know it sounds kind of dumb, but I'd like to avoid killing animals as much as possible. It just feels bad, and I think it looks good to have a lot of animals uh, just frolicking about in your world. I like that look, which if I want to maintain, I should stop killing them and instead try to fall back onto a wheat and bread source of sustenance. So that's going to be the next step, which is to set up a farm. And I guess after that, it's diamonds, baby. We got to find diamonds. We need to dig further deep. I guess negative values of -30 or something, which is where diamond spawns. And then we head back, into the nether. Not head back, we first head into the nether for the first time. But I guess we can just sleep for now. Cool, I'll end the stream. I think an 1 hour a day is probably a good pace to be at and not get burnt out. I read somewhere that you should stop right when it becomes interesting, because if you push too hard, Minecraft is an incredibly easy game to get burnt out on. So don't push too hard. Just stop when it's interesting. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not interesting now. This session has been trash because I've been mining for like 20 minutes and gotten barely anything out of it. Uh, but yeah, I guess, we should stop now before it gets too boring. Cool, then have a great day, have a great stream. I'll probably, sorry, have a great day, uh, I don't know why I said have a great stream, but yeah, I guess I'm gonna come back online after a while to stream a few lead code problem solutions, just like we've been doing every day. So cool, have a great day.